So today we're going to talk about the big L. And when we talk about the big L, I don't mean loser. What I want to introduce you to today is a different kind of big L, and that is leverage. This single concept has the power to revolutionize how you approach your business, your finances, and your personal life. And understanding leverage means unlocking the ability to multiply your efforts, maximize your resources, and achieve exponential growth. So let's take a look at how leveraging time, money, and talent can transform your life. And so in this video, we're going to be looking at a few things. Number one, leverage is the key to multiplying your impact. Time is your most valuable asset. We want to talk about making your money work for you. That success is built through people. Systems are the hidden superpower for you as an entrepreneur. Mindset shifts are going to be essential for effective leverage. That leverage aligns with biblical stewardship as a Christian entrepreneur. And small steps are going to lead to big change. The end result for you is going to be more freedom and less stress. And then, of course, you're going to need to evaluate and take action. And so, with that roadmap, let's get started on the topic. So, first of all, I want you to understand the concept of leverage. You see, most people are stuck in the traditional approach to earning by trading their time for money. Whether it's an hourly wage or a yearly salary, the principle is still the same. You give up your time in exchange for income. But time is finite. In fact, it's the most valuable resource you have. And once you spend it, you can never get it back. And this is why leverage is so powerful and so critical. Instead of being limited by your hours, leveraging your resources allows you to multiply your results without burning yourself out. So think of leverage like a seesaw. With the right balance and tools, a small amount of effort can move something much larger. In life, this principle applies to delegating tasks, investing finances, and automating processes. It is all about working smarter, not harder. Let me say that again. It's all about working smarter and not harder. So let's take a look at time leverage, maximizing your most limited and most valuable resource. Because time is your most precious asset, and it's important that you learn to leverage it. It's absolutely crucial. The reality is simple. You cannot make more time, but you can make your time more valuable, and you can create more impact with the time that you have. And so here are some practical ways for you to leverage your time. Number one, delegate non-core tasks. If you're spending hours on administrative tasks, it is time to hand those off to someone else. And what this is going to do is it's going to free you to focus on the activities that only you can do, such as casting vision or leading key initiatives. In fact, there's a rule that a mentor of mine gave me many years ago, and that is stop doing minimum wage activities. You need to look at what is the highest and best use of your time, and if you can pay somebody a rate that is less than what you earn to do that same task, you need to look at handing it off. That's been one of the keys of growing my business over the years, is handing off those administrative tasks, those time-intensive tasks, to somebody whom I can pay to do those same tasks and Buy Back My Time. In fact, that's a book you need to read. Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. Secondly, multiply your efforts. For example, group coaching is a great way to multiply your efforts. If you're a coach, instead of coaching one-on-one, coach in groups. So instead of meeting clients one-on-one, you can teach a group. You can amplify your reach in the same amount of time. And then be sure and use technology. Tools like Facebook Live, YouTube, and other platforms allow you to deliver a message to thousands, sometimes millions, without repeating yourself. And what you're creating is residual marketing, residual teaching. So for example, in my own business, I've used digital courses and video training to share knowledge that I've already developed. And by repurposing a single effort, I've created an ongoing source of impact and income that continues to produce year after year. That's why I call it residual. It produces over and over again. And then after time leverage, you want to look at financial leverage, making your money work for you. So I want to give you this illustration. Every morning when you get up, you should be packing your money up. I like to kind of draw this illustration. You make a lunch for it, you lay its clothes out, and you send it off to work to go earn an income for you. And that's what financial leverage is all about. One of the keys to financial freedom is learning how to send your money to work for you. So just like you're going to work today, your money should be going to work today as well. The wealthy have understood this for generations. Real wealth isn't built by working harder. It's built by leveraging money to generate income. And so here are some ways that you can leverage money. Invest in income producing assets. Real estate, for example, is a tried and true way to create ongoing cash flow. By purchasing a rental property, your money works to generate monthly income. Now, start small and stay consistent. So even if you can only invest $25 a month, starting early and staying consistent creates a habit that builds wealth over time. There's no reason you couldn't invest $25 a month in an income-producing mutual fund and have your money working for you month after month. Focus on long-term growth. Stocks, mutual funds, or small businesses can all be leveraged for compounding returns. Now, let me say this, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a tax professional. You need to consult with your financial advisor or your tax professional to make sure that what you're doing is appropriate for your situation. Now, in my household, we've used real estate as a cornerstone of our financial strategy for long-term wealth growth and accumulation. And by letting our investments generate income, we've been able to focus our time and energy on building other areas of our life, like our ministry work and our other businesses that we enjoy being a part of day by day. There's other things we love doing that we want to spend our time doing. And then talent leverage, amplifying impact through using the talents and abilities of other people. You see, no one is going to build success in isolation. And so learning to leverage the talents, skills, and abilities of others is going to allow you to achieve far more than you could by yourself. And this might mean hiring a team, it might mean outsourcing work or equipping others to carry your message forward. And so here's some examples of using this principle. Outsource expertise. Hire specialists for areas like graphic design or social media so you can focus on what you do best. Our primary company that we run day by day is a set of marketing companies. And although I understand SEO and I can do that very well, and I understand website design and I can do that, and I understand paid ads and I can do that, I have chosen to hire experts on our team who do it even better than I do, so I can focus on growing our brand and growing our companies. That's the more important use of my time, and I let them work on the day-to-day management of those tasks. You also want to delegate leadership. Train others to share your knowledge and represent your mission. In Exodus 18, Jethro advised Moses, his son-in-law, to delegate leadership responsibilities to trustworthy men. And that freed him up to focus on the bigger picture things that he needed to spend his time on. And then, of course, build teams. Whether you're in a corporate setting or a ministry, teamwork creates synergy that multiplies results. You know, a good friend of mine, Marshall Silver, he's a personal development speaker. He trains other coaches to teach his principles. So he's a great example of this synergistic principle. And so what that does is he creates a ripple effect of influence. And by leveraging their talents, he has expanded his impact while lightening his personal load. He doesn't have to work as hard because other people are carrying his message and his teaching forward. And then, of course, you want to leverage systems, and I call this the hidden superpower. You're going to let the systems do the heavy lifting. If talent and money are the building blocks, systems are the glue that are going to hold it all together. Because systems allow you to create consistency, scalability, and sustainability. And so let me give you a couple of examples here. Number one is automation, and this is the most common piece of this that you're going to use. You're going to use tools like email marketing software to nurture leads and build relationships without hands-on effort. You're going to use content repurposing, where you turn a blog post into a video, a podcast episode, and social media snippets. You're going to create standard operating procedures so that a documented workflow is created to where your team can then replicate success over and over and over again without constant oversight. And the beauty of systems is that they continue to work even when you're not directly involved. And so a well-built system is like planting seeds that continue to bear fruit season after season. So for example, in our marketing company, we use a project management system called ClickUp. And everything is systematized into workflows with checklists. And so if we're doing SEO, if we're doing paid ads, if we're doing web design, there's a checklist for everything. So we replicate a given result time and time again, and we know that we're going to have a consistent outcome time and time again because we're following a proven process using a system to make sure it happens time and time again the same way each and every time. This is how McDonald's has built their business globally over the years. Same system, same process, no matter where you go worldwide. Now, let's talk about some of the barriers to leverage and how you overcome those. You know, first and foremost, leverage is going to require a shift in mindset. Many people resist leverage because they believe they need to do it all themselves. They have this perfectionist trap that they've created in their mind. And they feel that they can't afford to delegate or invest. But here's the reality. Somebody doing it 80% as good as you do is 100% great. It will move you forward. And so here's how to overcome these barriers. Number one, let go of perfection. Trust others to handle tasks, even if it's not exactly how you would do it. You need to move forward more than you need to get it 100% right. Start small. Delegate one task or invest a small amount and grow from there. And then, of course, assess return on investment. Focus on areas where leverage creates the greatest ROI, and whether it's financial, relational, or spiritual, just assess the result that's coming from that leverage. And then don't forget the eternal value of leverage. As a believer, a follower of Christ, leverage aligns with the biblical principle of stewardship. God has entrusted us with time, resources, and talents, and we are called to multiply those for His glory. And leverage allows us to free up time for family, for ministry, and purpose-driven work, ensuring that we leave a legacy that extends beyond ourselves. So to wrap this up, leverage is a powerful tool that can transform not only your business, but your entire life. By leveraging your time, your money, and your talents, and by building systems, you create opportunities to grow without exhaustion. So the question for you today is, what areas of your life are ripe for leverage? Take a moment to evaluate how you're currently using your resources and where you can apply leverage to achieve your goals. And then if you're ready to take the next step, reach out and explore resources that are designed to help you leverage your life for success and purpose. And let's unlock that power together. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you again soon.